Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Amanda.
And this time on
Spill the Tea. You almost spilled. All right.
No, I kicked my leg. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Wait, but that was good though, right?
Spilled it out.
Okay.
So let's try it one more time.
Okay.
So, Amy, I know you had a wedding coordinator, right?
Yes.
Why? Why did you decide to choose one? Like, what was the drawing determining factors?
I have to say it was the best decision that we made in the entire wedding. So first of all, my mom got to actually enjoy the wedding. So she made a lot of decisions with me prior to the wedding, but the day of wedding coordinator was a stress reliever. She kept my mom sane. She kept me sane. She made sure all of our vendors showed up on time. We actually, I think our cake person showed up late. I didn't know anything about this. So the one benefit about the wedding coordinator is that if something goes wrong, you have no idea until the next day, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah. So perfect. So what were some of the factors that made you pick your wedding coordinator?
So I did know a few people in the industry at the time that we planned. So I had a couple of vendors already checked off my list. So I knew that ideally all I needed was a day of planner, not necessarily a full-on wedding planner to plan out every single vendor for our day. So it was definitely easy to jump on Google, look through Wedding Wire reviews, the Knot reviews, and reviews are everything. So there were some companies that had just a couple reviews, so they were probably newer, but I needed someone experienced to get me together and hold my mom together and make sure that we had smooth sailing the entire way.
Nice, nice. So she was more than just kind of the day of, right?
She was. So we ended up meeting with her actually about 3 months prior to the wedding. So I gave her all the list of my vendors, and then she made sure that everybody was on the same page, that we all had the same timeline. I ended up booking a company for multiple services, like my photo, video, DJ, some lighting. So it was really nice that I only had just a handful of vendors, but she made sure that everybody showed up on time the day of, and she had, she divvied out the timeline to everybody. So there were really no questions and no room for error that I knew of the day of, but that's why you hire a wedding coordinator the day of.
Yes, keeps your mom less stressed, you less stressed. You just have to worry about drinking, dancing, and partying with friends, right? It's the best time. And cut. Sorry. So, since your coordinator was so involved with everything, they must have just felt like they fit in, like family almost, right?
She was definitely on speed dial on my phone for the year that we were planning. But the best part about her is that, so she had like an oopsie kit with me. So whenever we went around and took pictures, she had the spray deodorant on hand. She had spray for when I thought I stung. She had lipstick to reapply. She had the whole thing. So, like the movie Wedding Planner with J-Lo?
Yes.
First of all, that's like my idol. That's what I want to do in life, but that is exactly what I pictured for my wedding, is someone that had a little fanny pack and a little headset, and she was all those things for me. So
sewing kit, everything included.
I know, everything.
So with all this stuff that you're telling me, I feel like this has got to be way too expensive. Like, was this a necessity for you? Was this way over budget? Like, what if, just kind of fill me in.
So
what are we kind of looking at?
I'm from kind of a smaller town, so I thought that I didn't even factor this into the budget, but then I was like, oh my gosh, what is going to be the one thing on my wedding day that's going to relieve all of the stress? It is somebody to deal with all of that stress that I don't have to worry about, that I don't have to think about. And I'm all about like sticky notes and everything. Like, what am I going to do? Carry sticky notes all over my wedding dress the day of? Like, I don't have time for that, right? Yeah. So she was my person, and exactly like when we were deciding our budget, I'm like, this is the number one thing that I need for my wedding. The number one thing that's going to make my mom relax, the number one thing that's going to help me relax, and the one thing that my husband now is going to be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Do I want to say Jesus?
Okay. Redo, yes, no, good. Got parts in it. Hallelujah.
He's not, right?
It's nice to just know that you've got that person that got your back. It's got all your vendors intact. Just does this for every single day of their life too. They know exactly what they're doing. They've got it down pat, knows how to work it, and makes your day amazing.
Knows how to work it.
So basically you're telling me day of coordinator is affordable and within your budget.
And it leaves you feeling relieved and excited for the big day. And it's affordable.
Right?
Completely worth it.
It keeps you organized.
It's a win-win.
I love it. I think we should all get a day of coordinator. We're talking about venues next time.
Like how to choose your venue.
Okay.
Or what to look for.